Hey, mamas. Hello, hello. It is Friday evening. We are ready for step 4 of the Preparing to Go Back to School series, and that is choosing school supplies. So, mamas, I know you're probably going, Jessica, it's not August. I'm waiting for the back to school supply sale, for the list to come out. Like, why am I even thinking about supplies? And we're going to talk about that today. So, mamas, let me know, how do you feel about back to school shopping? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you want? What do you think? Let me know with a word down below. Whatever word. First thing that pops in your brain, I want to know what it is. And once you've done that, I want to welcome you to my Facebook group. If you're not already a member, there's a link in the description, and lots of awesome stuff happens in the group. So be sure to join us there if you're not already a member in Teaching Teens to Love Learning. So, no matter what word you dropped about school supply shopping, I want you to know school supply shopping starts now. Okay? It starts in June after you clean out your kiddo's backpack, after hopefully your teen has cleaned it out. And the goal of cleaning it out, not only like we talked about earlier this week, to get rid of any moldy lunches, stinky gym clothes, is to figure out what supplies were actually used this year, which ones weren't. If your teen had a big box of pencils in his bag from August until May, you don't need to buy another big box of pencils, Mama. If he's not using pencils, well, we got two questions there. Is it that he doesn't like regular pencils and is only using mechanical pencils? Is he using pens instead of pencils? Or is your kid like not even know they were in there? Was he always asking his friends, his teachers? Or what else is going on? So definitely, if your teen has a supply in his backpack now, looks like it's never been used, do not buy it for the school year. Okay. But on the other hand, things are broken, things are like used up. Well, those obviously got used. Those are obviously things your teen wanted. So put those on a list. Okay. The goal here is we're making making a list of things to buy, making sure we know what not to buy, so that way when August does come, when it does start to get close to the start of the actual school year, you know what you are looking to buy. So if you're at the store one day and you see something that's a really good price or a certain design or something you know that your teen needs, your teen wants, well, then you know what to buy. You don't buy things that you shouldn't buy, things that are just kind of wasteful that no one's ever going to use. Okay? So a couple more thoughts for you here on school supplies. Before I tell you what they are, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I'm live on Facebook, live on YouTube, so make sure you're a follower, make sure you're a subscriber for the last and final step tomorrow, as well as new videos next week. So, final thoughts here about school supplies. Your teen needs a place for those school supplies. So school supplies doesn't just mean everyday stuff at school. You know, what goes in your backpack, your teen's backpack, what goes to and from school. It also involves stuff at home, so the organizational side of things. So if backpacks were always sitting on the floor by the front door in the way and you're always tripping over them, maybe that's a school supply, mom, you need for you more than your teen needs. Maybe your teen always had like a messy desk and didn't ever do his homework because he didn't feel like doing the work to clear it off. Something to think about this summer. What would help your teen help you to keep that desk clean instead of it becoming a dumping zone or just a really messy area? Okay. Also, what does your teen need inside his backpack? Does he need a new backpack? I mean, if that backpack is the problem, he doesn't like it, nothing fits in there, the pockets aren't right. Maybe that's why he's always carrying things. Maybe that's why he's always forgetting things at home because he can't put it in his coat pocket when it wasn't cold enough to wear a coat. So all of these things, I really want you moms to go through your teen's backpacks. Hopefully they've done it by this point. We know what they're using, what they're not using. And then we're really thinking all of these other things through that are supplies. We just might not think of them as supplies. So definitely do know, mamas, yes, it's June. Yes, it's not really back to school shopping yet, but we want to figure out what the supplies are that we're looking for sooner rather than later, because we all know it gets crazy as we get closer and closer to August. And for all of you mamas out there that have kids going to dorm rooms, to first apartments, totally different thing. We've talked about that previous videos, so check those out on Facebook, on YouTube if you missed them. And do know your kids are going back to school. I want to help. So these are some steps you can do now. I also have some amazing experts that I'll be interviewing in July. So if you want to check out that event, join my Facebook group because they will be the first ones to know when that event goes live, when you can sign up. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to join my group so you can be the first to know about my upcoming July event, all about back to school. See you tomorrow for the last step.